but I want to stay out of that now because I've fished all that bit, so I want to get right across the other side if I can and just hold him in there, because there's a big boil there where the water boils to the right of the pool, and that means there's a big feature under there. It could be a tree trunk, it could be a boulder or whatever. Hopefully not a shopping trolley some fucking pricks chucked in, but that's a good holding place for fish. So well, you can see my fly right on top of the water now. So look, rod tip up, you can see the fly dancing there, hopefully. Then as I lower my rod tip, that fly goes deep. I was hoping to catch something. I'm not going to stay much longer because it is absolutely scorchio. But I hope you've learned something. Or not. Not bothered really. I just thought I'd share this experience with you because it's a truly magical place. So I'm going to let me line out so I can fish right down. Let the river take the fly. I hooked into a fish here the other day, and it's probably the biggest brown trout I've seen in my life. Honestly, I didn't catch it. I got the faintest of nudges, so I struck into it, and this brown trout jumped out of the water sideways onto me, and it was probably about that deep. It had got to be touching 12-13 pound. It was an absolute monster, and my ticker was going like mad. But as he crashed back into the water, he must have dislodged the fly out of his mouth, and that was it. I didn't feel it again or anything. It was just gone, and I was wounded. But he's in here, so he's one of my goals. About 10 minutes after that, I caught one about 1.5 pounds, and even he gave me a scrap in my lifetime, because to get into this fast flow, and 1.5 pound fish will feel like a 7 pound fish, 8 pound fish, and they rip your bloody arms off. But it's such a great feeling. And we look after the fish. I never ever take fish from the river. We look after them, put them back in properly. If you watch some of my other videos catching fish down here, I'll show you how to put them back in safely. So we're not damaging the fish. We look after them, we respect them. So I'm just sinking my line now so I can get, it's not as deep there, but see if I can get it deep enough. So we're fishing now probably about 60 feet away from us, and I started off with a 10-foot cast. Not even a 10-foot cast, probably about a 6. So you don't have to fish this way on a river, you don't have to be like a casting world champion. So I'm going to try and get it over there. There we go, that's where I wanted it, in that bit of slow water. We might catch a bit of weed there, we might be lucky. No, he's out. Watch this thing coming to it, look at that. Dragonfly, it's fucking huge. Got flying out and goggles on. Sounded like a Rolls Royce engine in it. So I don't think the fish are playing ball at the minute. It is red hot, so I don't blame them. They're probably chilling out with tinny on a deck chair or something. So I'm going to wrap up. I'm just going to wrap this up. It doesn't take long with fly fishing. I'm going to bring it back up through the pool, because you never know, you might just come back past it. A brown trout. I'm not sure, but I've never caught a rainbow trout in here. I don't want to either. Rainbow trout aren't native to this country. They're American, They don't belong in our rivers. In the reservoirs, which I'll show you another time, which I fish, they're stocked in there purely for fishing purposes. But these brown trout that are in here, shit me up that did, someone mop it on a fucking motorbike. The brown trout that are in here are pure wild fish. If you can hook into one of those, like I have many times, it gives you a feeling you'll never forget. So I'm just fishing down there in this pool, only about 8 foot away from me. But I don't know if you can see my rod. My rod's really deep now. And if you're calm and you're not dancing about in the water and fucking about, you can catch fish like this within yards of you. But I don't think it's meant to be. So that's what that fly looks like when it's wet in the water. It's basically an imitation fry pattern. We just clip them on there, tighten him up. Ooh. I'll leave me rod. No, I might as well take it with me. So it is absolutely roasting now. So I'm going to put me hat back in there, zip my doodah up, make sure all your compartments are zipped up, because you'll be walking across the field, get back, oh bollocks, where's my car keys or whatever. I've done it, I'm talking from experience, because I have been that knob in the past. I'll just have a bit more of me liquid refreshment. Keep me going on my journey back to the motor. Oosh. Got to get back up this bank now. Actually, I'll leave the camera on and you can see how shit I am off-roading nowadays because of my balance. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. No, I'm in the crack. Yeah, it's not great, but it's something that I've got to live with, and that's it. So you just crack on. Either curl up and die, or you can crack on. So I've chose to crack on. So anyone out there with disability or whatever, mine's not really a disability, it's something that's happened over time. I chuck my rod up there, chuck my doodah up there, my walking stick, my lifeline. Oh, there we go. Right, bag's going up next. Boosh, boom. And then I have to climb out, use the grass as like a rope. There we go. Oh, well, I nearly went backwards then. Big roly-poly. Ooh. So I managed that up there like a ninja. More swans up there. Look, there's a family of swans up there. There's some ducks. You know, let me get this off for a second. Here they come. Here comes the swans. Look at this. The noise, unbelievable. What a sight that is. Oh, there's a fish just rose there, I think. It left bloody one of them behind. He must have been feeding or something. There's a fish just rose. Oh no, they're grebes, look. There's 4 great crested grebes. There they go, they're diving. That's why my fish are fucked off. Some canoes coming by. Right, that'll do for now. See you later, alligators.